Learning from others. So as we know, aviation has an excellent safety culture. And looking at the following 7 considerations within aviation, we can adapt to the services we provide. For number 1, the Trust has several checklists and tick boxes. For example, WHO checklist, observational early warning scores, such as NEWS, PEWS and MEWS, which are all designed as an aide memoir to help us during our busy working lives. Such tools also support us in recording events and escalating concerns regarding a patient's well-being. For number 2, NHS England talks of a just culture, where we encourage reporting of incidents, having a no-blame culture, and how we look at systems to determine where faults may lie, such as guidelines and processes. For number 3, just like the Aviation Authority, we have national bodies who provide recommendations from learning who we report to, such as the ICB, CQC, GERFT, getting it right first time, Ockenden and external auditors. For number 4, we encourage the reporting of incidents and errors. This helps us review the concerns and supports the team to develop changes or reorganisation of the system to improve patient and staff safety. For number 5, we have safety boards all around the Trust to inform, guide and support us and share learning. These are through meetings, vignettes, incident at a glance and audit at a glance and other mediums. For number 6, all training is monitored for compliance via ESR and via care group or divisional level, setting trajectories to improve compliance within a set time frame. In addition to this, all clinicians must continue to develop their own practice and individual learning as part of their professional status. So when looking at number 7, while we might feel there's a checklist for a checklist, my question is to you, would you board a plane without it being checked? So regulators and commissioners, for the CQC, they have what we refer to as CLOEs or key lines of inquiry. They ask, is the Trust safe? Are people protected from abuse and avoidable harm? Is the Trust effective? When caring for people in their treatment, are they achieving good outcomes, and is care based on the best available evidence? Is the Trust caring? Do staff treat people with compassion, kindness, dignity and respect? Are they responsive to the people's needs? Do the services meet the needs of the people on a regular basis? Are they well led? Management and governance of the organisation assures the delivery of high quality person-centred care, supports learning and innovation and promotes an open and fair culture. Inspection ratings that the CQC work to include outstanding, is the service performing exceptionally well? Good, is the service performing well and meeting the expectations of the CQC? Does it require improvement? That the service isn't performing well as it should, and the service is informed how they may improve. Inadequate, the service is performing badly and the CQC will take action against the service provider. If the care provided by the service harms people or puts people at risk of harm, the CQC can take enforcement action to protect them. Duty of candour, what is it? The duty is to be open when harm occurs in connection with the provision of care. We have a professional duty of candour, which is telling the service user in person what has happened and giving an apology. This is followed up in writing, including the apology, referred to as the statutory duty of candour. We need to be open and honest with patients and tell them where care doesn't go as planned. To focus on ensuring a culture of openness. To record in notes who gave the apology, what was shared and who was present. The statutory duty of candour is monitored and enforced by the CQC. Potential barriers to undertaking duty of candour. Recognising when incidents have caused patient harm. Being honest when things do go wrong. This builds a sense of trust and confidence for patients and provider colleagues. It enables transparency from board to frontline care. It's not a blame culture or claims culture. Duty of candour can still be applicable for recognised complications and risks the patient has been consented for. For example, cutting into the bladder during caesarean section or excessive or unexpected blood loss during surgical procedure. Apologising is not admitting fault. It is being transparent and honest that care may not have had the anticipated outcome, and advising the patient or families that this will be investigated appropriately. When providing a statement, if you're involved in patient's care where the patient has come to harm, you will be asked to give a statement. These statements will be used for coroner's inquests if the patient dies whilst being an inpatient in unusual circumstances, which they believe might need further investigation. Professional guidance states that you must be open and candid about all aspects of care and treatment, including when any mistakes or harm has taken place. To achieve this, you must document all these events formally, and if patients are at risk because of inadequate premises, equipment or other resources, policies or systems, you must raise your concern. Recording the steps you have taken to escalate and or rectify this is helpful. Remember to take care of yourself. Access and debrief with line managers or via occupational health if you want to discuss what has happened or your feelings about an incident that you've been involved in. And if you require time or support to write an statement, please discuss this with your college tutor or line manager. And please remember, the door to governance is always open. Please ask if you wish to spend time in governance or shadow us, or if you need advice where we can support or guide you.